What's up, guys? Winter Kills here. I'm here with my friend Dan.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
And he recently got top 8 at the Rochester OTS this past weekend at Millennium Games, playing what deck?
Phantom Knights.
Phantom Knights? Alright. Any shout-outs you want to give before we get into the profile here?
Shouts to this guy. Let me borrow a card or two.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Alex for actually driving our asses all the way out
Yes,
there.
sir. Shout-outs to Alex.
Shout outs to you for the profile.
Thank you, my pleasure.
That's about it.
Alright, let's go ahead and get into the deck list.
Alright, sounds good. So, pretty standard lineup. 3 Torn Scales. I'm not really going to go over what they do. I mean, they've been around for a while. 3 Boots. 2 Cloak. 1 Gloves. And then 1 Stained. And that's it for the PK stuff.
Alright. All very standard.
Very, very standard. Then 3 Tour Guides with the 3 Kagamucha. And then for the BAs, I play 1 Graph, 1 Seer, and 1 Skarm.
Okay.
And then Extenders, play 1 Tsuchinoko, 1 Jackalope, 1 Wielder, and 1 Tracker.
Alright.
And then this is one of the big differences is I'm actually playing the ISO package. The inspiration definitely came from Dodger Wolf. After playing this for a while, this is by far my favorite build of the deck. And I think this deck, like this version of the deck, plays through Lancia a lot better with the access to Ice Hold than the DPE version.
Okay.
And like, I mean, this is a really bad brick in the deck. It sucks if you draw it, but it's 1 brick compared to drawing the 2.
Exactly, yeah. Okay.
And then last monster is just 3 Lancia.
Main deck Lancia, how was this?
It wasn't really doing anything during the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
The matchups were kind of odd. Yeah, honestly, the only time it came up was in Top Cut against Bird Up, and it was just stop a battle phase evenly.
Okay.
But like in a mirror, this would be free.
Yeah, literally free.
Then spells. I have 3 Forbidden Droplets. The Living Fossil, send off Ice Hold. 1 Called By. Rhoda for consistency. And then the 2 E-Tellies, more consistency.
Alright. And that is the entire main deck?
Just for spells. I got the traps too.
Oh, okay. How could I forget Fogblade?
Yeah, of course. 3 Fogblade. 1 Wings. I was playing Sword. Solely for the interaction with Appaloosa once in a while to give the 800 for the extra negate.
Mm-hmm.
But the more I play with this, the fact that it's just a normal trap and it goes to grave right away comes up way more.
Okay.
And it's way better to get your Rusty Pops off that way.
Gotcha.
And then 1 Shade.
Yep.
Gotta play it. And then 1 IO. Busted.
Yeah, should be banned.
Yeah, probably.
So, is that 40 cards in the main deck or 41?
It is 41.
41? Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been making that decision for us, or in our group anyways, with the 41st card being Order.
Yeah, I mean, the way I see it, like, if you're not going to be really playing as many bricks, play 40.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, if you're going to be adding bricks in, like, even if it's just the 1 brick, like, for me, there were no. I
Yeah.
definitely think 41 is the move.
Gotcha. And then extra deck?
Yep. 1 Cherubini, 1 Rusty, 1 IP, 1 Isold, Unicorn, Apo, and then Access Code.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it for the links.
Alright.
And Xyz, 2 Break Sword, no more, no less. 2's perfect. 1 Leviair, for the combo with Utopic Draco, and just keep putting your PKs back into the grave for later. 1 Dante. I love having this card in the deck. Having the Seer Dante loop, just every single turn, comes in very clutch, and then you can get that big push in with Cherubini, link up into Access Code Talker, and OTK.
Nice.
Then Utopic Draco package.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. I have become more fond of it. The fact that it can't be destroyed by battle or card effects comes up quite a bit, and it just generally becomes a pain to deal with.
Yeah.
And then Zeus package, cards busted, should not be around.
Yeah,
But
it's pretty insane.
really good.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the sideboard now.
Okay. Side, there's only one difference from what I was playing before, just for locals, just because we're going to like an actual OTS, bigger tournaments and everything. So I do have 2 drill. I took 1 out to play Barbar just for the time rule.
Yeah.
I do not want to lose in time. And like this deck can grind a lot. So
yeah, absolutely.
I'm not trying to deal with that at all.
Did you ever use it in time or?
No. The times where we actually did have to go into time, it was like game 2. So like by that point, like not even worth siding it in.
Gotcha.
And it's too early to say. But,
yeah.
And 3 Twin Twisters, and 3 Dark Rulers. I picked this over Nib just for the fact that you're going second. You want to see your going second cards. In a 5-card hand, if you don't draw Nib, and then you draw it for your 6th card, it is just dead in your hand.
Yeah.
Where this, you could just draw for your 6th card, and it's going to be live regardless. Plus, can't respond to it. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
And like the deck can just build up its own board while picking apart your opponent's board. There's so many pops that you can get on field, so it's fine.
Okay.
Not having the damage. 3 evenly matched. It's all right. I might take it out. I mean, like at the end of the day, your opponent's gonna keep their best card, obviously. So sometimes it's enough, sometimes it's not. Usually we'll bait out a negate though. So I mean, if they don't have the negate for it, then it's free.
Yeah, literally free.
But that, and then 2 anti-spell. Just play around droplets, lightning storms, and then the 1 red reboot.
Okay. How was the red reboot?
I actually did end up facing against Altergeist the last round of Top Cut, and it was just a very quick 2-0. For game 2, I sided that evenly and Twin Twisters in, and I drew into Twin and this.
Oh my god.
And then I had like 3 PKs in names in hand. So it was just kind of free at that point.
Understandably so. What were your matchups, if you can remember most of them?
Rounds 1 and 2, very odd, like threw me off a lot. It was heroes.
Heroes?
Both of them.
Okay.
Not much to say about them. It doesn't really do much.
Yeah.
So I mean, like the most they're doing is making Phoenix Enforcer, and that was about it.
Did you ever get a Dark Lord or?
I got Dark Lord, but it didn't really matter. They didn't really put up any negates or anything, or like I would have Droplet.
Yeah.
So
that just outs the entire board 1,000
1,000
times over.
Yeah, and like people will just like waste their Phoenix Enforcer pop on like the first thing you do, and then I have extenders in hand.
Yeah.
Just overlaying a break sword, pop the Dark Law, doesn't get banished with it.
Yep.
And then you just keep playing through anyway. So.
Gotcha. So pretty easy matchup.
Yeah, and then rounds 3 and 4, they were both Earth Machines, which again threw me off.
Yep.
I know I've only had like a little bit of testing between you and Adam.
Yep.
And like I dueled Dave like once or twice with it. So like I kind of knew the plays, but it was definitely the biggest pain out of the entire tourney. Like the deck can just keep grinding nonstop.
Yeah, this is a very grindy deck.
And it just got to the point like both games went into time, and like they were both in game 2.
Yeah.
So it was just not fun.
And you ended up drawing to one of them, right?
Yes, okay. I drew the round 4.
Okay.
And then I got round 3.
Okay. And then round 5, what did you play?
What did I face round 5? Oh, it was Bird Up.
Bird Up, okay.
But I drew droplets game 1 and 2.
That's
so
all it takes, baby. That's all it takes. Card's insane.
Yeah, it was literally free.
Yeah, and then the 6th round was just Altergeist, right?
Yeah, and
we all know how that
Red
went.
Reboot,
Red Reboot,
so
GG's. And then in top 8, you played against Alex, right?
Yeah, he was playing Bird Up and rolled Snake Eyes, drew Renault for turn.
Oh my god.
It was just a nightmare.
Wasn't in the cards. Yeah, that happens.
But, you know, I'm happy for him. He wanted to get in there and win the mat and everything. So, you know, I can't even be mad. Plus, I mean, we had 6 people in Top Cut.
Yeah, 6 Buffalo people in Top Cut. Absolutely representing.
So, yeah, I can't be upset with that. Top cut, you proved yourself.
Absolutely.
For that. So after the tournament, I was looking more into the list. I am definitely going to put Ash back into the deck.
Okay.
And then talents and the one duster. The more and more I thought about it, I just didn't see like a lot of going second cards. I mean, granted, I saw droplets where droplets was needed. But you can't play nowadays in Yu-Gi-Oh without having going second cards.
Yeah.
So
that's just the way it is currently.
I mean, Ash isn't really impactful right now. It's more impactful when you've already made a board and then you have this on top of it.
Yep.
Plus it's level 3, so it's like something to work with. But if I had another choice, it'd probably be like have Droll in the main.
Okay.
But and then talents is just overall good going second card.
Yep. Or
going first if you get hand trapped. But like I said, like everyone should be playing a lot of hand traps. So like this should be live on your turn. And then Duster, I'm actually swapping the IO out for Duster just to deal with Mystic Mine.
Yeah.
Because like if you're playing against like Mystic Mine decks too, like they're solely for Mystic Mine, they're gonna have a bunch of back row, and like if they're flipping up Judgment for your order, they're gonna flip up Judgment for this anyways.
Yep.
But this can blow out all of their back row cards, so why not play it?
Okay, understandable. Well, thank you for the profile.
Yeah, no problem.
Congrats on getting top 8.
Thank you.
And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like you enjoyed, and as always, we're gonna kill silent. We'll see you guys in the next one.
See you guys.
And last but not least, a special shout out goes to our Divine Level channel members, and they're Cadillacs84, Pony Stark, Keith Sidgers, and Tweeter0226. Thank you guys so much as always for your extremely generous support.